yeah. Shimmy, yeah.
Hello there, I'm Julia.
Hi, I'm Hes, and welcome to... Let's redo it.
Okay. Hello there, I'm Julia.
Hi, I'm Hes, and welcome to another episode of The Phone Call.
Okay, so
What is happening to us? It's just like 10 in the morning. What is happening?
anyways, the way you took your breath was like
It's like a sigh of relief.
yeah, it was not a relief for me. It was like pause. Anyways, how is autumn? We are just starting autumn, and how is it for you?
Well, I have one answer and one and only.
Oh,
I have the flu. I don't know why.
that's the autumn love.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I love autumn. The only thing I don't like about autumn, we talked about it before. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to wear.
Exactly.
It is
even
so
today.
cold and so hot at the same time. I don't know, should I
And
wear a
I
sweater?
hate to get the mixed feelings from people.
Yeah.
Like, okay, sometimes, okay, you will be having the temperature like, okay, it's hot or something. For me, it will be cold. So when I wear something definite for my style in that way,
People are so judgy. They're like,
exactly.
the fuck are you wearing? You
I
dumb
don't want to
fuck.
go out of the house now.
Yeah. I usually don't like to go out of the house regardless.
No,
But same time, no?
I don't want to wear clothes in this season because it's very confusing.
Yeah. Please wear something though. Don't traumatize me.
No, of course not. I don't want to.
But anyways, Julia, do you like assholes?
No.
This podcast will somehow become like a place where we talk about assholes. Last time we talked about eating cereal out of an asshole. If you haven't watched that episode yet, please check it out.
Yes,
it will be
please.
listed right here or here. I don't know whichever side it is. Check it out. It's
Yes,
a fun
please,
story.
Yeah, very shocking story. Not fun, shocking. So, anyways, we stumble upon another similar topic, but different too.
Yes, this is something that we want to try it out on this podcast where we read stuff from Reddit. So we are going to continue that series for a while and see where it's going to take us.
I mean, I knew there was an app like this and everything. I have seen certain stories, but until you told me about it and I got it into my phone, oh man, I'm hooked.
It's a whole other, like a land basically. If you ever wanted something, somehow somebody else in the world has already wanted it and they made a post about it on Reddit. So it's very helpful in that sense.
Helpful,
But very close
and
to
we are not
traumatizing.
alone. Like, there are so many experiences happening, and I am reading someone else's story at 2 a.m. now. Yeah, without even sleeping. I'm that hooked on these
Just
stories.
don't go to the Omegaverse section. Yeah.
What's that?
I regret knowing about it. Yeah, just don't.
You do realize what you're doing right now, right? Because you're using reverse psychology on me of saying, don't do that. Don't go there. I regret. I want to regret too. Let me go and check it. He's telling me not to do it. I have to.
There's this now new BL show that's happening in Taiwan, I believe. And
Okay.
it's like Omegaverse, basically alpha males and Omegaverse, something like that. And in this weird universe, men can get pregnant.
Oh wait, I saw that. I saw something.
Maybe I sent it to you
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. It's
I was
very
curious. I
confusing
was
to me.
like, this is good. Tell me more about it. Because if the man can get pregnant, go ahead.
It's the whole thing is that I don't know how to tell the alpha I'm pregnant. I'm like, what the hell is happening?
Okay, I'm certainly going to check it out. I don't
Okay,
really want to.
anyways, I feel like we are already taking some time.
Okay.
So let's start with our first story.
Am
Just a
I
second.
the
Just a Okay, go ahead.
okay asshole? Okay, am I the asshole for telling my parents I will not be helping them with their rent?
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like this is according to children who are living with their parents and living in another country. This is a certain thing which is happening with everyone of immigrants, at least. I mean, it could be for anyone, not even immigrants, but it was very relatable. So here's a story. Okay, I, 18, female, moved out of my parents' house a little while ago, and as soon as I could, to provide some context, my parents were both emotionally abusive and have wronged me many times in my life, including threatening me to get rid of my dog, which I have a whole post on. Okay, since I moved out, I've been working a job and paying rent for an apartment I share with my friend. Have had enough money left to save up a bit to go to college in few years. I'm the youngest in the family, so after I move out, no one was left at home. Both my siblings moved out as well, so their financial support from my brother paying them the rent for his bedroom has been cut off. I'm completely independent and have told my parents multiple times that I don't want nothing to do with them, and even block their numbers completely. Well done. Anyways, earlier this week, my grandmother called and explained my parents desperately needed money for rent and asked if I could spare money from my college savings.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah. Which I saved up on my own so far to help them. I outright refused and told my grandmother I would not be helping at all, since every penny in my savings is gathered by me working hard and supporting myself. I love my grandmother, and I told her that if she needed help herself, I was willing to help out, but would not help with my parents. For this entire week, my aunt has been calling me repeatedly saying my parents really needed this, they deserved it for raising me. Okay?
I hate that.
Red flags right away. My mom's side of the family threatened me to cut off if I didn't help, which is honestly so petty, because I'm only 18 years old. They should be helping me instead. I told my friend about it, and she said I was taking it too far and I should have helped. Now I'm wondering if I should have.
Well, right off the bat, like the fact that you started with her being a female, I don't want to call a woman a female, but you get what I mean. Like, that really explains everything to me. And the fact that she also has a brother, and the brother is not getting any responsibility,
No,
is
I
like
mean,
saying the whole story that I needed to know. It's always parents going after the female child and not the male child. I don't know why. And also, there's this another stigma, because I gave birth to you, you're supposed to do everything for me in return.
yeah.
Excuse me, I didn't ask to be birthed, I didn't ask to be born, I wasn't asked to be here.
Okay, like we can give respect for our parents.
Absolutely.
That's no problem. But respect is something mutual.
Yeah, it should go both ways.
Both ways, a two-way street, So in that case, you're like entitled for respect, deserved. That's really clear that you don't. In my opinion, that's a big no, because we are living in the 21st century. We are not back then, right? We have understanding, and it's not the same economical or the culture. People change, things change, and just because you have children, it does not mean that they are entitled to do that.
Also, I love the fact that they're threatening her with cutting her off the family when she already kind of has cut them off entirely, and it feels like this has happened in her entire life until the point that she became an 18-year-old adult. That they have taken advantage of this girl so much to the point
Yeah.
that she felt like she had to block these people out of her life.
Yeah, to have a better life, of
Yeah,
course.
exactly.
She's 18, just an adult, so obviously she need the help, I guess.
Exactly. And
Not the other
yeah.
way around.
Obviously families go through stuff, like parents go through stuff, and that's okay. If you can help them, by all means do it, but at the same time, if you're unable to do it, you shouldn't expect your 18-year-old child to
I mean,
pick the slacks.
telling we are going to cut you off the family.
And go ahead, be my
Family
guest.
is a community.
Yeah.
They say that you should have your community with you, but if this is the community that you're having, you don't need it, boo boo.
Yeah.
You can just have your own self,
Yeah.
or you can have friends, or even with strangers it would be better, because you do not need these kind of people in your life,
Yeah.
blood or not.
Exactly. Some people are like, obviously anybody can be a parent, but nobody can be an actual like good parent. I feel like, I mean, this person has been like emotionally challenged because of these people
Yeah.
who so-called parents, and yeah, it's normal that she feels like emotionally like detached from them. I wait, just to know, how old is the brother again? I didn't.
She's the youngest, I
She's
think.
18, and so
Yeah.
the brother is even older.
Older. So this is how it's
I do wonder, did they go to the brother and brother just decided to say
pretty
nothing?
sure something must have gone, because if they are turning to her asking for money, probably the other siblings didn't pay up,
Yeah, it's always like
refused to.
that.
So she, as a human being, if the older siblings, or if not older or younger, if other siblings are doing the same thing, she can do the same. Why is she treated differently for that matter?
I mean, for me, it's like this is such a foreign thing for me, because at the end of the day, like I am very fortunate and privileged to like say that my parents are never like this. Sure, they ask money, but they also return money at the same time. Like money has never been a problem in some ways, and
Yeah, I
like
mean,
they always try to
we
try
help
their
out,
exactly.
right? In our
They-
families, in that case,
yeah,
I'm happy. I feel so sorry for anyone who's going through this. It's not hard to live in this economy and everything if you're a middle class person who happen to wait for your paycheck and everything, or you're just starting out life. That's like, of course, it's understandable you're having your needs and everything you're exploring, but it does not mean you have to do it alone. And I feel like, not I feel like it's a fact that indeed she's not the asshole in the story for not giving anything.
just saying that though, her friend kind of said you should have like complied with them and just like
Taking it too far.
yeah.
I think
don't
it's because
know.
of the grandmother. She said that.
But she was willing to help the grandmother, I feel like.
Yeah, she was willing to help the grandmother, but afterwards, even the grandmother started to become an asshole. So maybe that's why the friend was like saying, I don't know what the friend was.
Obviously, we are like, I feel like we are also like missing some context because at the end of this, like a really short story.
Yeah.
So we don't have everything as well to like
Yeah.
form a correct judgment. And when it comes to these stories, obviously we only have one side of the story.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know the other side. But in this case, it feels like a pretty much so like a
Yeah, and like I did see some of the comments asking like, why did you tell, at least we understand that you love your grandmother or anyone in this, why did you tell that you're saving up? And then
Yeah.
she's like, I'm stupid, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I'm still, I didn't even think about it
you
ahead
should
of
never
time.
say how much money you have.
Not even how much. Don't say that you're saving up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even say that word. That's what I'm telling. Like,
Yeah.
especially for family, don't say it, because in case something happened, it does not mean that you don't love them or you wouldn't help
You are protecting
out.
your peace.
It's not, yes, peace and what I've noticed person experience, I'm a giver, okay?
Yeah.
So I can't say no. I know. That's bad.
Yeah, even I have the same thing, but when it comes to money, I have this boundary. I don't ask money and I don't give money as well. Like I just don't like to do that at all.
I don't
Like I
have
hate the
that.
fact that I feel like I don't want to be in debt, but I also don't want to go and ask for money that I like gave you basically, you know what I mean? Like it just feels like such an invasive thing even though it shouldn't be. I just don't like to deal with it because I feel like money can really corrupt people's
Yeah, it could
relationships.
create unwanted problems that you never
Yeah,
had.
exactly. If I'm gonna give you money, in some ways I have to like keep in mind, okay, I have to be okay if I never really receive this money ever again.
Yeah, what my personal experience, I didn't have that boundary until like I think 2 years ago or something, or even 1 year, very recently. I never had that. It's because since I was a giver and everything, um, I learned a lesson where when I needed money, since I have given it to my family and everything, I didn't have money.
Yeah, they're never available for you.
No.
Yeah.
So I understand they are having work, they are having other things, and they will find a way to give it to me. But having given that and having to go back and ask, and when they don't have it, it's like you're the bad guy for asking your own money, and that is extremely hard. I don't want to be that person.
Yeah.
So I put a boundary saying, I'm not going to give any money anymore. If I have it in my current account, I'm able to, but not from the savings.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Anyway, are we ready for the next story?
Okay.
Am I the asshole for refusing to give money to my biological family and blocking them on everything? I, 22F, was adopted from a poor country when I was 2 and raised in France by an amazing adoptive family. I never felt different except for the fact that I'm black and they are white. A few months ago, a man contacted me on Facebook claiming to be my biological brother. He sent pictures and documents. We even video called with him, my biological mom, and sister. He was the only one who spoke French, and honestly, they felt like strangers to me. At first, it was fine, but by the second day, he hinted that life was hard and maybe I could help them. Help them with quotation marks.
No, this is. Mm-mm.
He also asked me to find him a French wife so he can immigrate. This is the second day, by the way.
Red flag, red flag.
Soon things turned uncomfortable. He demanded I call him my brother. Got mad when I didn't reply fast enough, and then sent manipulative texts saying that I owed them more than anyone else because we are blood. He even claimed my adoption papers meant I should live with them as they are my real family.
No, you don't have to.
No, that's not how it works.
No.
How old is this person? 22F, okay. I told him it was wrong to ask for money so soon and cut off contact. But he kept creating new numbers and Facebook accounts, guilt-tripping me to things like my mother's crying and she's sick. Someone else claiming to be my half-brother from US also reached out asking for help. I blocked them too. I feel conflicted. I know they are poor and desperate, but instead of building a real relationship, they pressured me for money. If they had been respectful, I might have helped, but I'm just angry. So, am I the asshole for blocking them and refusing to help?
Oh, hell no. You're not. You're completely fine, boo boo. You're just,
Yeah.
all the reasons are there for
Yeah,
you
it's
to.
like so many red flags. Like, you don't know these people. I mean, the fact that obviously there are things like how did they know that you were adopted and things like that. But at the same time, maybe, I mean, it could be like a real thing that they are actually like your real family.
Okay.
But that's like such a like a low chance.
No. First of all,
Just a second. I had to mention that this post was way longer, but I had to compress it for time. So that's that. So this is not the entire post, but this is the important parts.
Okay, good to know. And what I feel in this, whatever that she's facing, okay, everyone's life can be different, good or bad, poor or rich. So there's also in between. From the way that they are speaking and telling her, they're not happy that they met her.
Yeah.
Instead, they're so happy that she's in a different country, adopted by someone else in a good place. Whatever said and done. So bringing in, to make sure that this person trust them entirely, showing documents. That's the first thing, right?
Yeah.
Usually showing some documents. Just for context, documents even can be forged.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're not seeing them in real life. Even if you see them in real life, they can also be forged, obviously.
Yeah.
But you're like talking like two different countries. So obviously things can be photoshopped nowadays, everything. Like the fact that this person is guilt tripping them on the second day, mind you.
Yeah,
If you're gonna scam them, at least wait a week.
No, seriously, it's like coming as if, okay, just because you're adopted, they seem to know all the information, and that is also the ugly truth about social
Yeah.
media in that
I
case.
think many like laws, like I think adoption works is that like after you turn 18, your adoption families and the real family can like decide if they want to share this information with the other people basically. Obviously if they're like getting adopted, like the real family, you also can choose to know their real identity or not to know about them. So in case once the child turns 18 years old, like they can go back if they wish to.
Yeah, that is a wish, right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. In this case, that's not the
I
case.
don't think so. Like, even from like legal purposes, I don't think they even followed it, because from the
No.
very second day, you should be still happy that you met your biological sister, or I don't know, any person in
Yeah.
context. Okay, no, they have another motive, and that is money. Literally, finding a French wife.
It seems like they are looking at this OP as like a scapegoat
Uh,
more than anything. Like they're trying to like
Yeah, she's not a freaking boat who's trying to take you, or she can't do anything like that.
yeah.
That's totally unfair. And plus, like, if you have some respect, dignity, you shouldn't be, after she blocked you, shouldn't be trying to contact her
Yeah.
with fake profiles or other numbers. That shows how desperate that you are
Yeah.
to really get money and stuff. Showing that everything is,
That shows your true colors, honestly. Like
it's a scam. It's entirely a scam. There's no family bonding or nothing as sort. So obviously,
I'm so happy the OP like saw it like right off the bat and just
she's
didn't-
smart.
Yeah, I mean there are some people who would give you money.
No,
Like
there are, because this is some personal thing. There was, since I was born in France, there was this lady who was with us, Madame Nicholson. Okay, she's French. She's a really nice person. She used to get me when I was young. As soon as I was born, she was the one who was always there with my parents and stuff. So recently, I wanted to reconnect with her. Okay, you know what? I got. It
did she has money?
She sent me an email saying, do not call me to this number, just email me. So I emailed. I was like, I'm in Italy, I would love to reconnect with you. I know that you did a lot for me as a baby, and I would like to see you. I was like, I'm in a problem right now. Can I have 740 euros? 740 euros, okay, of money. And I'm like,
Miss Nicholson, sorry babe.
So, I mean, it's the same thing. It just reminded me the motive is whoever you are, you're not blood. I think it's a fake person. It cannot be your
Yeah.
biology. Even if they are, it's even worse
Yeah, it's worse.
to ask money like this. So the motive is it's just money to just rip you off
Yeah.
of your bank account.
Like I understand, like if they're living in a poor country, I understand the reality of the
True.
situation. But that doesn't mean your sister is the answer. Obviously, your sister was extremely lucky to have a better life in France, but that doesn't mean. But then I wonder if her like adoptive family was abusive or like she was not in like a happy relationship with them. Would she have like compiled and just like being like, let me, help
If
them out,
she, if
like
since
reconnect
she
more?
seemed to be like a very smart person, so
No, I
even
mean like if the circumstances were different, would she have?
I feel still she wouldn't connect with them.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, because like if she's having a bad situation with her adoptive parents, this is just going to add up. It's all going to add up. It's because of the people, how they are asking the stuff. They are asking different stuff. So obviously, if she was not in a good place, she doesn't have the money to
Yeah, of
lend
course.
as well. So I wouldn't think she's going to give, but even she will understand, since she's in a very tough spot that not reconnecting is different, and how they are asking for stuff is not normal.
Yeah, I mean, but then again, we have some people in our life who are
Yeah.
not in a good financial state, but they still do end up asking for money, loaning money, scamming for
Yeah.
money. I don't want to get into too much detail because we cannot tell those
Exactly.
stories. But at the same time, people put in like really like people put themselves in really bad situations to go and
True.
help other people. So
Yeah, I mean, I have heard of families where they don't keep a cent for themselves, and they are sending
yeah.
all the money saying, "Oh, our family's poor."
But then there's nobody to help them when they need the help.
Not
So
even to go, like, pay for some medicine, or in case of an emergency, you don't have money, and you, the giver, end up borrowing more stuff. So this girl is not an asshole for doing that. It's completely fine. I mean, family or not, it's an entire scam.
yeah,
So
for sure.
yeah, she did the right thing, in my opinion.
I have some comments. Let
Go
me
ahead.
just read them. Not the asshole. This is a scam, and it doesn't matter if they are your biological family or not. Don't forget, they could also be just scammers. About to say the same thing. It's a huge scam. I think that everybody's agreeing with the fact that
True.
they are scammers. Not the asshole. This is likely scammers. Once you're adopted, your legal ties to your family of the origin is broken. Without a DNA match, I would shut them down.
True.
Yeah, we didn't even think about that part, but yes, that is
Yes.
what should be like the most important.
Yeah, it can be forged, right?
Yeah.
Like
I
all
mean,
the-
like things like 23andMe. Do you know what is 23andMe?
No.
It's like a DNA test kit, and from that you can find other people who are like
Nice.
related to you. So there have been some instances where they find like their half siblings, and there has been like some cheating stories as well, where they find that their father is actually not their father, things like that. So it's
Nice.
maybe that can be a whole other
Yeah.
episode, but yeah.
Curious.
So I actually found my half sister through DNA, and I have welcomed her with open arms. But
that's nice.
she also was not asking me for money on day two, so that's that.
See, I mean, there is a progression period for everything.
Yeah.
Not just, hi, hello, I'm so happy to see you, la la. Second day, here, we need money.
Exactly. Like, if you're gonna scam, be a good scammer.
Yeah, literally.
Go to a class.
Train yourself.
Exactly.
Use marketing.
This, and with that being said, this episode is brought to you by Skillshare.
Oh, God.
Imagine we have like a promo code and everything.
Well, yeah, you need to have your skills.
Yeah. Anyways,
Okay.
would you like to go off the next story?
Yes. Hula hoop.
My milkshake brings some boys to the
Oh, did you see the dance? How they do it like
Yeah,
these?
I want to learn it, but at the same time,
It's so hard.
I love this part.
When I do it, it seems like
It's so fun.
I don't know. It's like I'm trying to become a camel and trying to poop.
My milkshake brings the boys to the yeah. They're like, it's better than ya, better than ya.
Okay.
Next members of Cat's Eye, Julia and Hes.
Okay. Next story. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
So, am I the asshole for throwing a cup of cold water on my naked husband? Mind you, this is like 100 days old and stuff.
Okay.
It's pretty old one, but I felt like this had like so many upbringings. Okay. Like a lot of people were reading this, and some of you guys might even know it, I guess. Okay, so my husband has been tested for ADHD, but he doesn't have it. I don't know. Okay, but he doesn't have it. This is what the wife is saying. Okay, he has the kinds of problems that are associated with ADHD. However, he says writing lists, making schedules, setting alarms, etc. is physically painful for him, and he'd rather just deal with occasional emergencies rather than being proactive. A specific problem: he often forgets to push the shower diverter valve down. The little rod on the tub faucet that you push down to make water fill the tub.
Okay.
And pull up to make the water out of the shower. For nearly 20 fucking years, I have been asking him to push that down. Since I was literally a teenager, I've been asking him to push that fucking thing down again.
Okay.
At least twice a month, I have a very unpleasant wake-up cold shower because I turn the water on and I get cold spray from the shower. And every fucking time, he's unapologetic or apologetic. Both happens, it seems. And then a week or two later, it happens again.
Okay.
He will do better for a while, and then it slips in again. He is always telling me that he's working on it, and hasn't he been better about it lately? But somehow he's always working on it, always improving, but it never fucking stops. Yeah, a lot of fucking going on in here. Sorry. Sorry, I had to say that. Anyways, today I just fucking had it. I stepped into the shower.
Oh, Julia, I'm scared.
Turned it on and had a very cold and rude awakening. I couldn't fucking take it anymore. I grabbed the cup by the sink and filled it with 3 inches with cold water and walked out to where he was standing naked. He just had taken off his pajamas and was going to take his shower after mine. Without warning, while he was looking down, I held that plastic cup firmly in my hand and gasping it tightly, jerked that motherfucker in. That's what he said. Okay, motherfucker in a 45-degree angle to get that cold water all over his body and face. Okay, I told him that his apologies were worth the paper they were written on, and I was tired of listening to him congratulate himself for getting better when I had been asking for 20 fucking years.
Oh my god, this woman.
To stop this shit. I told him I don't accept his apologies, and the fact that it's an accident does not excuse it. I told him that from now onwards, every time I'm taking a cold shower, so is he. Wow. That I refuse to be a second-class citizen.
What?
in my own home any longer, and if he refuses to make changes to treat me better, I will instead make changes to treat him worse, because I will not tolerate this any longer. I'm going to continue to surprise throw a cold cup of water on every time I get a surprise cold shower.
Ooh.
I'm tired of I'm tired of fucking asking, begging for basic fucking respect and not getting it, with the implication that I have to fucking
God, this
with
one.
this forever. So Reddit, I know I'm probably an asshole, but am I a justified asshole? Question. Okay, forgotten, edited and stuff. Why don't I just check myself? Why do I expect him to leave it the way I want it to be left? Another question. Why don't I leave it the way I found it? Why don't you leave it up if he leaves it up?
What the hell?
Yeah, these are some questions, and there is some answers from her side as well. Okay, but
But
I think we can understand the
yeah.
answers, right?
yeah, here's the thing. Oh my god, this woman. Okay, I have to be honest. I have heard this story before.
Okay.
Because this is a really popular story.
Yeah, it is.
And the question that everybody has in their mind, she has been saying, she told us that this has been happening for 20 fucking years.
20 years, yes.
And if, like, whenever I go to take a shower, I always have the shower turned the other way. So I know how much if the water is hot, cold or hot. Then I just touch it and then
Go on.
then,
Correct.
then I'm like, okay, this is the perfect temperature. Then I can put it to my direction and then I take my shower. I feel like that is what everybody does. Test out the waters, and then you put your whole fucking body there. Why is she like becoming such a victim in the situation? I don't understand it.
Okay. So, first of all, this is the normal scenario that
Yeah.
this is for every person, okay?
Except for her.
Except for her. So, my thing is, you have your own body. You are supposed to check the temperature when you're using the water, not just to have a wash, even when you're doing the dishes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is called common sense.
Well, maybe
Ta-da!
people don't have it.
No, because okay, we are not taking your husband's side on this.
I mean, yes, technically, this is just one aspect. We don't know what the husband is doing at the end of the day.
Exactly. Okay. So, as you assume, if he's saying that he's having ADHD or not, probably get it checked properly,
Yeah.
so that I'm pretty sure.
But I don't think ADHD has anything to do with this situation.
No. Since you seem to be having a problem with that, I feel like for your clarity as well, it's better to get it checked.
Yeah.
And it would help you and your husband. Because I felt that it's not just this, even though you said about, the cold showers, I felt like for 20 fucking years that you've been having other problems with him and you're not addressing it.
Yeah.
And now the cold shower is really making your guts that you didn't have. Like, cold showers are really good for your body,
Yeah.
by the way. So it is making you sharper, I guess,
Yes.
in order to say it. So it's working, honey. It's working on you.
Just not the way that we want it to work.
Exactly. Being polite, your common sense. I don't know. It is supposed to also sharpen your common
Yeah.
sense.
Are you okay?
No, because I read this at in the morning.
I can tell.
Okay, so my eyes, I was like sleepy, and when I was reading this, my eyes were like popped
Like,
up.
I just don't understand the common sense. Obviously, she doesn't have common sense, but like, I think, like you said, I think there are more problems happening at home and in this relationship in general.
Yeah.
To the point that she doesn't know what to do, so she's just taking it out on this little situation. Maybe she feels boring in this relationship and she wants to explore something
be.
else. And this man is probably not doing anything else to like give him any like.
I'm pretty sure there must be some
Yeah.
context, okay? But
No, my opinion is that maybe it's most likely that this man is not giving her the time of the day, so she feels like she has to do something like this to get his attention. Maybe, I mean, I'm just
Could
like
be.
theorizing some stuff, I don't know. Maybe like we only have one side of the story, like I said before.
Yeah.
So,
Like I saw some comments, and there was this particular comment which have come really up to the top, and she was saying that it's not your husband's problem. Well, I feel like whatever the problem, that every couple has their problems. The husband might be having problems, okay? We are not saying that you're squeaky clean or you're really like a saint. No, but clearly this woman is having a problem. It's her problem, and maybe she needs to get it checked with therapy or something as well, because it's not just one problem.
they need
Going back to back with your husband, I mean, for God's sake, you're living with that person for 20 years. That's your husband. And I mean, the husband also must feel the same way about you.
Yeah.
Okay. So if two people who are in the relationship, okay, love relationship, obviously, not just co-worker relationship, but okay. So if you can do bad things, not the good stuff, okay, the bad things to each other, to hurt each other, I don't think that's healthy.
no,
This is like Love Island.
exactly.
Oh my God, we know who that girl, remember?
Huda.
Yeah, Uda. And the first mate that she had.
Jeremiah.
Uh-huh.
It's all getting tied up.
Seriously. So in this situation, if you can hurt and everything, that is like not healthy. Plus, saying, okay, if you leave the tap or whatever in that position and you expect the next day to be it like that, if someone else goes, it's not the tap, honey.
Yeah. I mean, even if husband leave it the correct way, there's still a chance that the water might be cold. It's
Exactly.
always like that.
It's like you're getting frustrated. You cannot be annoyed by yourself, so you're putting it on
Yeah.
your husband. You should be really annoyed by the fact the water is coming it, like, I mean, you can't control that.
Also, I feel like even if the faucet is always turned to the hot side, the initial water that you get is always cold.
Cold, exactly. I mean, if you're living in Europe, America, any country which has seasons, you have this damn problem.
Yeah, you can't do anything. I don't think it's your husband's fault. But I am curious, what do you think if the circumstances were different? This is not the faucet or the shower. What if it was the toilet seat? Do you think she could make the same argument about the toilet seat being like left up or down? I feel like in that case, I would feel pretty pissed if I was a woman and then I would find the toilet seat always up and not down.
Okay, so with my husband, I had this thing because I've seen a lot of couples actually divorcing, and the reason, for God damn it, I mean, this is divorce I'm talking about. There is also plenty of breakups for couples who are living together because of the toilet seat.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't understand. I felt like that both the parties are okay. The males, okay, I'm saying males, I don't know, it seemed to be very weird or something. Okay, the men, okay, for them, they want the toilet seat up. For context, most of the men, they are a little bit lazy to bend down, okay. Trust me, I'm talking with experience with my dad, my brother, my husband. Okay, so majority I've heard from others as well. So they're having that problem. Women, on the other hand, yeah, we can be clean and like that. But when we have to usually go and pee, even we don't like to put it down or up or anything.
Yeah.
We are going in such a hurry, and then you go inside your ass. Go inside because you are in a hurry to release. You don't look whether it's down or up. So your habit is having the toilet seat down already. So you're talking from your side for your habit. You want it to be down. For the men, their habit is for the toilet seat to be up, because you don't want that
Yeah, exactly.
spraying, right? You don't want that. The toilet seat is there for a reason. Let's look at that. Let's not take the men or the women.
Yeah.
The seat is there so that when you sit, okay, women, we don't spray. Okay? we sit down for everything, for our number ones and our number twos. But for men, for number ones it's different. Number two, you sit. So the main thing is, when you sit, you don't flush yourself in the commode. Okay, that's why the seat is there. So don't be picky that, okay, for the women it have to be, if it's down, it's nice, they are considering you. But even if it's not down, that's no reason for you guys to fight on that, because the seat is there for both.
Because here's the thing though, I understand what you're saying, but some men do not know how to pee. Like they're spraying it all over the place, and then you have to touch it with your bare hands to like put the seat up and down.
Yeah.
So I understand why people get frustrated when that happens.
True.
But here's the thing, I'm just gonna say something. I don't know why it has to be such a stigmatized topic for men to sit and pee. It is so comfortable. I always sit and pee.
I mean, scientifically, I don't know whether this is true or not. They're saying that when you sit and pee, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's good or not, but I'm very comfortable.
It's good for your pee organs.
I mean, who told you that you can poop sitting down? Why are you so comfortable pooping sitting down, but you are not comfortable peeing sitting down? What the hell? Why are they made like being such like a big deal? I don't understand it. Like, I really don't. Like, people get like so frustrated. They're like, oh my god, I can't believe you're a man and you're sitting down to pee. Like, if it's a public bathroom, I understand. I would never sit down. I levitate all the time. I levitate. I'm like, woo.
I become a gymnastic character.
I'm like this. I love this is a visual representation.
Like this, with like that half squat.
What is this podcast? How did we get to this topic?
Oh gosh.
But matter of the fact is, sit down when you're peeing. It is fun.
I have like, I mean, sitting down, you're not going to make it unhygienic. You're not going to make it untidy. I mean, in this thing, we have this practice. We have a freaking 90% alcohol. So what we do is each and every single time, if you have diabetes and you pee frequently, sorry for you, honey. You can't do anything about it, because you need to get that spray bottle. You need to like clean the top.
Be considerate to the other person.
Like, it doesn't matter. You do. I mean, just because you're living at home, if you're the only person who's living, a whole different story. But if someone else is living with you, get that alcohol bottle. Do not drink it inside. Okay, clean. Okay, clean, because there are germs. Okay.
Yeah, so, like you are like putting germs on yourself and on other people.
Exactly. So if you're like, public toilet, and you become an overall, I don't know, a kung fu gymnastic person.
You like spray the thing. The horse is going over.
Exactly. Okay. Since you are able to differentiate that, I think you should literally have the concept of your home. Just because you're home, it does not mean the germs are not going to come at you. You have to clean it, you know.
This podcast should have been called the potty time, not the phone call. Why are we talking about toilets and cleaning toilets?
It's just the same thing. So cold shower will wake you up, and that cold water in your ass will wake you up, okay? So she was asking whether she's a justified asshole. No.
No.
Okay, you are an asshole, like
You
proper
are
one.
an asshole.
Okay, you might have problems with your husband. We can call your husband an asshole as well.
And you're shitting out of your mouth too.
That's not okay. And
I think it's time to move on to the next story.
so, yeah, you get the memo. Okay, move on.
Am I the asshole for not wanting to let a family member live with us?
No.
Okay, so we don't have a specific gender of this OP,
But
but
I'm assuming this must be the husband.
probably, but we don't know.
Okay.
So,
Read. I will have this thing. Is it a man or a woman? Let's see.
the OP is the OP is 37 years old. They have a wife, an 8-year-old daughter, and 1-year-old son. This is
So-
important.
This is a man then.
A woman can have a wife too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, technically, yes, the wife can have another wife as well. But I'm assuming it's a man.
Okay. So, about a month ago, my wife approached me to ask if I'd be willing to allow her cousin, a 26 to 27-year-old girl, to stay with us for a bit. Apparently, this girl was newly pregnant and the guy was uninterested in sticking around. The girl's home life was not fantastic either, so her support system wouldn't be wonderful. We had bad experience in the past when my wife's father, mother, brother, all individually at different times stayed with
Hold
us
it.
as well.
Why is the whole family tree inside
This house.
Continue.
Okay. But we are happy to lend a hand to a family when needed. Also, I like the idea of giving this baby, when it gets born, a good start in life. So I said, sure, let's do it. We have a spare bedroom.
That's nice. Okay.
However, in the following days, I learned few information.
Few information.
Few
That doesn't-
new information, sorry.
Oh, new. That doesn't sound good.
However, in the following days, I learned few new information. This girl's driving license had been revoked previously due to an DUI, driving under influence. She had no car either, so we'd had to drive 510 miles to get her and 510 miles back. How much is that?
Miles.
Yeah, miles in meters.
1 kilometer.
Yes, Julia, 1 kilometer. Amazing.
My math is spot on. Well, it's far away, okay?
Yes. It also seems like that this girl has had a history of drug use. Though she claimed that this is no longer the case. I did a little internet sleuthing of my own. Reverse image search a few images. Google researching. No, I think this man wrote in a really weird way. Google researching a found screen name. Okay. Google researching found a screen name and realized that this is on about what is hell? The hell did she write?
Where is it?
Okay. Okay, God. I did.
Where are you?
Okay.
I did a little internet. What the?
Yeah, you see, I'm not the median. I'm not crazy.
Okay, the words are sleuthing
Yeah, sleuthing.
of my own, reverse image searching a few images, Google searching
See, I had a seizure. I'm trying to read this thing.
This is not proper grammar, mate. This is not. Found a screen name and realized that she is on about 30 internet campsites posting photos of herself naked. Oh, honey, you. I can't say anything about it. My home is a peaceful one and also not all the sort of the environment that loves or engages in drug use or filming porn. Also, my family only has one vehicle and she doesn't have one at all. How is she going to get here, and you want to read the last part?
Sure.
I think it's proper grammar. Anyways, this dude's English will make an English teacher have a heart attack.
Yeah, maybe he was just saying, maybe it's not his first language. We had to give him some
Okay,
praise.
let's be nice, but
Yeah.
us reading this is not a good example because we are going crazy as well.
Maybe he wrote it in a rush. Who knows? But
Maybe
regardless.
he was going through this situation
And he was just trying to help me.
I need to get answers to this.
Maybe he just saw the naked pictures and he had write this.
Yeah, to get over it. Poor thing.
Recently she lost the baby through. Oh my God! Recently she lost the baby through miscarriage.
Oh, that's sad.
The baby was the largest reason I'd originally agreed to help. Prior to all the revelations. Now I'm absolutely against letting her stay in the house where my children live. My wife is very unhappy that I've changed my mind. Am I the asshole? I don't know. I'm very divided in this situation because, she might be a sex worker, but if she's not putting your children's life at risk, I wouldn't. But then again, would you feel comfortable somebody making pornos at your house when your children are right there, an 8-year-old and a 1-year-old? I don't think I would be, honestly.
Okay, this is coming from a parent's perspective.
Yeah.
So, parent means you're having restrictive or overprotected opinions, and you want what's best for the family, even if it's sometimes wrong. Okay,
Yeah.
so in this matter, you chose your family, and thinking about the future, what could happen if this person, because even though you agreed to say, okay, she can stay because of a baby and stuff, you were a nice person because you were a parent yourself. That was the parent instinct to say yes to these kind of sort of things. So, but as a parent, even if it's your own sister or someone or anything, if they are doing something like that, you cannot really, even if that person is good or not, meeting them from here and there occasionally or anything, but knowing the information that this person is doing something like that is not okay, because you're having little kids. You don't have teenagers in your house. Okay, so having little kids, they run around, it's their house, and imagine it's her profession. Okay, it's okay, she chose to do it. We cannot do that. She have already made up that decision. So she's doing something like this, and the kids barge in, or she forgets to lock the door, and the kids see these kind of things. What do you expect? You cannot do something as
Also,
a parent.
she has like history of drug use. We don't know if she's still doing them. Obviously, that's another risk. You are always going to be thinking, is she still on drugs? You have kids at home. What if this happened accidentally?
It's the overthinking, parent instinct that you're getting it. So you're not wrong.
Yeah.
But your wife being crossed with you for saying not giving. Come on, you had an entire family tree inside your house, and despite the guy not sticking to that girl and was pregnant, you allowed that. You're not a bad person in that thing. But the thing is, not to go against the girl. She have chosen whatever that she wants to do. You can't help it. As a parent, you don't have to add on more risk from your part of the side. So your wife is thinking like that because she's a sister or something like that. But if it was someone else's house, which is happening in this context, you wouldn't, your mother or your sister or your husband, you would never send your kid to that house, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Knowing the information. So that's what this guy did. So to what I think, he's not wrong. He was being very nice, but he found out about this as well. he cannot.
Yeah. There are some certain boundaries, and again, we are not saying sex work is bad. We are just saying that when it's like a place where there's gonna be children, it is not appropriate.
You need to stick with those kind of people, or you need to go to a place where you're alone.
But then again, we should also be clear that she never specified that she's going to be doing sex work at
Exactly.
house. So we don't know if she's still doing this thing. It could be something that she did in the past because she needed money. Maybe she did it because she felt like doing it. Who knows?
Everyone has their reasons.
Yeah.
So you can't actually point out and say this person is a bad person for doing that. He was being very rational, Since you were able to judge only, you were able to take this decision, but you still feel guilty about it. You were trying to be a good person. You were trying to do what your wife was saying as well. But at the end of the day, you can turn around and ask the wife, if you knew it's not your sister, someone else's house, there was a person who's living, they are so good for the children, no harm, but they are doing something like this, would you send your kid? You will go.
Yeah.
You're okay. Because why? We say we are adults. This person was thinking as an adult, but also had to think about the children. So
Yeah. It is like a rocky place. I feel like I would wonder what I would do if I am in this situation. Since I don't have kids, I don't have to worry about this kind of thing. But then again, you are like when you're a parent, you have sex at home and your children are right in the next door. So
there you go.
I don't know. It is such a really weird place. But then again, if an outsider comes and just masturbates, that's also another story, and they're not filming themselves.
Exactly. I mean, it's not like this is like this is like an entirely open secret.
Yeah.
Two people getting married, you're not going to be like, hey,
So, hi. They just
touch
shake
me.
hands.
Good to know you.
They're doing the am I illegal?
Okay, now that we shake hands, am I pregnant?
Some people really do think that. Some people think that you're supposed to put your penis on the belly button to get pregnant. I saw a person on TikTok, like she's a nurse, and she said it.
A nurse?
Yeah, she said it like a patient came to her.
A
for
patient
an
came to
ultrasound.
her. Okay. See, it's a small world. We never know. Reddit actually gave me the inside out of the whole world that I'm not alone. There are creepy things, weird things, happy things, ugly truths happening in the world.
Yeah. But I am curious to know what other people are saying.
Is there any comments on this?
Yes, there's many comments. Also, can I just say, she had a miscarriage, so she's no longer pregnant. I mean, bless her heart. I'm so sorry that she's going through this.
I mean, whatever the profession or anything, she's a human being.
Yeah. Also, we don't know that she's a sex worker.
Yeah, we
Just
don't
to
know.
preface. But regardless, someone said, she's 26 years old and who's no longer pregnant. She can get a real job like any other normal person and find her own place to live. Like, that's easy.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good advice, but yeah. I mean, of course, it's a good advice, but at the same time.
Because this person is an adult, 26 years old. If you're able to do other things in life, it's okay to fuck up. Like, literally, that's part of learning. If you don't fuck up in life, you're not learning, in my
Of
opinion.
course, yeah.
Okay? So, this girl just needed help, I guess.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
She needed like a resting hand or something like that.
Yeah, having a miscarriage. Okay, and history. Okay, I know that we always come up with the saying, remember, once a cheater, always
Yes.
a cheater kind of thing. This can be applied for other things as well. But if a person is willing to change, they will change. Okay, so when they are trying to change or something, see that and do not come up with the history of this person was like that. But if they are going to repeat it, that's when they are not going to change, right? So,
like another person said, not the asshole. Her history should have been disclosed to you before you were asked to make the decision about letting her stay with you. Like, I understand not everything should be disclosed, but at the same time, when it's something like this and you're gonna be living with somebody,
Yeah.
things like this should be talked about.
True.
Another person said, "This is an absolute no. Somebody coming to your house to stay is a two. Yes, not one no." So I think they were trying to say that this should be a mutual decision and not
Yeah.
like a one person decision, but they were in a really weird way. So that's what I'm clarifying. Your wife is completely wrong. You do not need this person disrupting your lives. I don't know if
It's not disrupting. Yeah.
Yeah.
If anything, you
Because
had the
nothing
entire
has
family
happened.
tree inside. That
Yeah.
is disrupting.
Yeah. Here's the thing, nothing has happened yet for us to be if she came to the house and she did something, okay, then yes. But we are also kind of like we are thinking about hypotheticals, but then again, when you have
Yeah.
kids at home, you have to think about the hypotheticals.
Yeah, because kids, you know what?
It's
They're
like-
not kids. You need to name them unpredictable one, unpredictable two, unpredictable three. I don't know who you are. Okay, that's how it's going to be with kids. You'll be having the surprise of your life.
Exactly.
So that man, I
Like
mean,
one wrong move, the whole life would be.
yeah. And trust me, kids, you'll be like, tell me, boo boo, what did you eat for lunch? I can't remember. Or just stares at you. But they will remember for the rest of their life, even if they're freaking 80 years old, they will, if they don't have dementia. Okay, they will remember all the bad, naughty things.
Yeah, oh god, yes. Oh my god, when I worked in the kindergarten, the kids would say the real weird stuff about parents. I'm like, oof.
I mean, yeah, we were working in the same place in the kindergarten. There was this one child. It was like the parents at night. He can hear sounds, and we're like, "Thank you. What a day for a teacher to start."
They're wrestling at home, honey.
Exactly. So
They're playing.
yeah, there was another old teacher. She was older than us. I think you know. It's like in Sinhala, "Pute, monada karande etukota."
Oh
Women
god.
don't ask those stuff from the child. The child has already given you. You have the brains.
Yeah.
You're older. You know what they are
The
doing
child
at
is
night.
like, my mom was having her legs up in the air.
Okay, so I mean, it's totally okay. You're
Yeah, of
supposed
course.
to have this.
Yeah.
It's natural. I mean,
It's a healthy
what is
relationship.
marriage?
Sex.
You know, exactly. Okay, it's like
It's ooga, 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 ooga.
my family and this family. We are standing with our children. We consent
Yeah.
them to do anything with your life and make another family.
Yeah, they're free bleeding.
This is it. This is what they're doing. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the real truth. And then government stepping in for a little while. We do exist. Yeah, we announce you married, husband and wife. Okay, this is what's happening, guys. So
It's okay to have sex. That's what we are trying to say.
it's normal. It's natural. We wouldn't be here if they didn't do it.
I don't want to go this far.
I mean, let's talk the truth. Yeah, right.
I guess.
You wouldn't exist. I wouldn't exist. The next door puppy wouldn't exist.
So, Dad, I'm glad you came.
So, Mom, glad you had your eggs.
No, mom, I'm glad you swallowed.
Ah! I hope no one sees this, but you will. Okay, can we go to the next one?
Yeah, I just turned the camera.
All right, the last story. Am I the answer for changing my phone password and refusing to tell my mum? Here we go again. Privacy invasion. Okay.
God.
I, 18, am fresh out of high school, have been living with my mum. so I can save up and pay for my college classes. I recently started seeing my boyfriend, 19M, and we have been texting each other a lot. Understandable. It's normal. If you don't text, abnormal. Okay, including some intimate things. I am incredibly uncomfortable with my mom reading.
As you should be.
Yeah, I mean, if your mom is having an moment as well, try asking for her things. We don't know. Okay, anyways, my mom has always been the type of woman to refuse privacy if she just wants to or has a hunch. I am up to nay good. Okay. I have tried to set the boundary of staying out of my room, phone, laptop, etc., but to no avail. She has even gotten to a point where I can't even be alone in my room with my boyfriend because it's inappropriate. And she doesn't want me having sex yet. That's what she says. That's what she says. Sorry. Recently, after she integrated me, about this is so fucking small.
That's why you need to use a tablet.
About a slightly sexual text message my boyfriend sent, I decided to change my passcode. When she had tried tonight to go through my phone, she discovered this and called me out. I told her I set my boundaries. I have asked nicely, and this is what you get. She then starts yelling to give me her my new AITA.
Can I see that 8 part? That's what I was looking for.
It's where it's here. Yelling 8. Yelling it, I guess.
I think he was trying to write something else and autocorrected to that.
Yeah, probably stupid autocorrection takes us to a different direction. Idiot.
That rhymed.
Exactly. Okay, to give her my new passcode and threaten me to take it away. I pay for my phone and the bill. So she had zero grounds to do so. But when I had said that it escalated further, and she goes on about how exactly I'm like my dad. That card is being played. My dad cheated on my mom and abandoned me. Safe to say it rubbed me the wrong way. She's now upset and telling me I can't be trusted. But all I wanted was my privacy. Am I the asshole? Updated. No. Hold your horses. Okay, I wanted to say something else, but I used the horses in this. She took my door off its hinges. I don't know. While I was working today, I came home to shower and get changed, and when I walked in and tried to close my door, it was fucking gone.
What the
I mean, this is not right. If this happened to me, first of all,
I would leave the house.
No. Before that, when I noticed the door isn't there, I would laugh and then think about the situation. Then I leave the house. Okay. We argued for 45 minutes. You should have made it 1 hour.
Just round it up.
Round it up. Why 45 minutes? It's parents, right? You can escalate more, go further. She decided my privacy is shit and damn. Says the person who's doing that. I have decided to go on contact, and I am now staying with my boyfriend until further notice. Edit. To clarify, I do mean the door completely open when he comes to my room. We could be sitting 50 feet apart watching a ceremony.
Can I see that part as well? Because that's what I was looking for before as well. Maybe it's a TV show name. I saw the word ceremony. Sermon?
Watching a series, I think. Okay?
Maybe it could be a series.
And my mom would still see us as being inappropriate. I feel I was confusing when I mentioned not being allowed alone with my boyfriend. Understand having the door open. She thinks we should stay where everyone can see us. No room.
Why are you a porcelain doll? Are you an exhibition?
I mean, if that's the case, I'm giving very bad advice. Please do not come at me on this, okay?
What I didn't want to say, I'm scared.
Remove all the doors, mate. In the hall, even the front door for security.
Yeah.
Remove it.
Yeah, you should remove your mom's door. Let's see how she's
The
going to use
kitchen
that
door,
Ross toy.
living room, all the rooms, the main entrance, backyard door, even that huge ass garage door.
Are you?
Go for it.
If you're the son, you should steal her Ross toy and the vibrate and throw it away.
I mean, that's also. Then your mom would use the words inappropriate and.
And be like, bitch, this is inappropriate.
Exactly. So you saying, Mom, I've set boundaries. They don't understand the word boundaries. Maybe they hear every single time, Mom, I've set bouncing. They don't know the word boundaries.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, like, I understand the fear of the parent of like your kid having sex and everything, like feeling like your kid is moving on, finding relationships. Like, I understand that is a real fear that many parents have, but at the same time, they're growing up. This kid is 18 years old and he found
not
a
a kid.
boyfriend.
Let's not say this kid.
Yeah.
This adult is 18 years old.
I think it's because I'm 24 years old, so anybody who's younger than me are always like, oh,
I mean,
honey.
but this is the way that even the parents see.
Yeah.
Even if you're 58 years old, my kid.
I mean, even my mom calls me like little
Same here.
kid. So at the end, I understand that is a real fear that you have. At the same time, you need to let your child grow up. And also,
True.
can I just say, like, I understand why this kid, like, this mom is feeling anxious about him having sex, because at the end of the day, you need to perform safe sex and everything like that. So maybe that is what she's trying to convey, but she's not doing a good job at conveying it at all.
I mean, all the parents, they don't have it all together.
No, absolutely not.
Plus, let's be very empathetic over here as well, okay? From the boy's side, the son's side, he's not wrong. He's growing up. He has grown up until 18 years old. He's trying to find his self as an adult, okay? There is like phrases in our life. So at the same time, as a mom, okay, since you've been divorced, the guy have cheated on you, okay, you have your experience. It's good that you're having experience, okay? What happened to you is bad, but you have the experience, and you are trying your son not to go through that or whatever the experience. You're coming from a point where you want your son to be loved and taken care of, protected. Yes, but that does not mean you have the right for, just because he's your son, to invade his privacy. That's not okay. Plus, he's a grown adult, but like in the first baby step of 18 means that, just the first step.
Yeah.
Figuring it out.
I mean, can I just say this kid, I'm sorry, I keep calling this person a kid, but at the same time, this person is 18 years old. He has a job. He's in university. Like, he's only staying with the mom because he save up for college and the classes and all that stuff. But because of you, now he has to think about moving out soon. You are like ruining his plans. Also, can I just say the fact that she's comparing this relationship that she has with the son to her cheating husband? It is like really weird.
What's with parents comparing their kids to someone?
It is always the boy moms though. Like, I think also I don't want to say this, but there are some boy moms who are like very attracted to their sons in really weird ways, not in the platonic.
Mommy's boy and...
Yeah. So maybe she also feels some kind of a jealousy because the son is the only man that he like has been in
I
her
mean,
life. I
yeah.
mean, I'm just saying, I don't know. Maybe they has other boys, but who knows?
Yeah, but you're not the asshole for that. Like, you have a phone, you have some. I mean, there's a word called privacy for a reason.
Can I just say this man bought this phone on his own. He's paying for the bills and everything.
Yeah, I mean, you're bringing that up, okay, saying that this is yours, you got it out of your money and everything, okay? Yeah, you have all the grounds to say that, but privacy can be applied for everything, not just your phone, right? I mean, you're not a phone. You're having this problem. Like, if you didn't have the phone, I mean, imagine just because you want to save up money and everything, you're staying with your mom, okay? But what is your mom going to know? It's just a tiny fraction of your life the day that you actually move out.
Yeah.
Is your mom going to have a CCTV on or something? Send a spy, FBI behind you?
At this point, she might actually do that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Parents, most of the parents, they don't know the meaning of boundaries. There are certain parents who say that they know it and they try to give this thing, but it's also in their nature to like be extremely protective of their child. At the end of the day, this mom is only having this. I mean, this is the only child, right? Yeah, understandable. Even a child has only one mom, okay? But it's good that you set a boundary. This is part of life. You have to go through that, I guess, in everyone's family, because this is just a phone and relationship. Like, other people have it in different variations as well, so this is part of life and everything, so it does not mean that you're an asshole in this case.
Can I be the devil's advocate for a second and say maybe this OP like showed some signs of cheating on their partner as well? Because what is this woman gonna see in this freaking phone?
Could be.
Because maybe they also implied like they're talking to other guys, so maybe they're trying. Obviously we don't know the story, we have only one side
plus,
and some parents are really entitled like this to the point that they can actually do it, so there's really
Yeah.
no winning in this situation.
true,
So
sometimes they might literally like predict the future as well. Maybe she has a point, but pretty sure if she really used the words without being like this, I'm pretty sure both will have mutual understanding in their ends, not the other way around of being unhinged like this.
can I just say, if I was in this mom's shoe and I have a son and the son has a boyfriend, I would much rather this son has sex with a man and not a woman and get that woman pregnant.
Oh, Julia, did you see this coming? No.
So there's always a good, like what is the thing again? What is that saying?
Safe option.
There's always a silver lining. So everybody go have gay sex.
Oh my god. Anyways, so
Girls go scissor. Boys put that dick in the asshole.
oh my god. But yeah, I mean, these are the stuff which are happening in the world.
Yeah.
So
Also, I'm just gonna say this. Now you have sent your kid to the boy's house. They're having sex left and right.
yeah, I mean,
Have that gay sex. Gay it up.
See, this is what I said. Like, don't be like this in the house, because once they leave,
You don't
you're
know
not
that-
going to get any, like, not even a penny of information on this.
Yeah.
What they're actually doing. It's like, hi, mom, hi, how are you?
Yeah.
That's it. Bye. That's it. You're gonna get.
Mom, your son is going go 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 go.
Oh gosh. Okay. Anyways.
Getting back shots left and right.
Anyways, now that we have come to an ending of our episode, hope you like all the stories that we selected. Did we? Yeah.
Yeah, we selected that.
Yeah, we selected them, and we hope
Yes, we
that
hope.
you like these stories, and if you have something.
And please let us know your opinion on some of this stuff. And do you
Yes.
think gay sex should be doing? Sorry. Do you think gay sex should be happening at your house?
Trust me. I mean, don't come at us. Why are you talking this and everything? We have to talk because these are the stuff which is happening in the
It's a
world.
podcast, guys. If we don't talk, what are
We
we
talk
here
about
for?
everything and anything.
Yeah.
So this is, yeah. So if you have your opinion, feel free to bring it and say it. Obviously, we are waiting, and we are learning a lot of stuff about about the world, about my friend next to me right now. Because yeah. All right then. So.
I'm looking for lesbian to scissor.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
See you next week.